Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 4th through November the 10th. If you're new, welcome. I really hope you like these readings and that you'll stick around and come back. And thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your loyalty and love. So thank you. Thank you for coming back. And what else? These are general readings, guys. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. Sometimes Spirit has a specific message for someone who really needs to hear it. So if you would like a more tailored, in-depth personal reading, please click on this link here, which will take you to my website and you can see all the different readings and kinds of readings that I offer. Now, what else? I have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks in that Facebook group. One for the full moon on one, it correlates with the full moon and the new moon. And we look at how that affects how you're receiving that in your chart. So whoever's, attends those live recordings within the group gets to look at their horoscope and how they're receiving the new moon or the full moon. And also I have tarot cards on hand for for questions. So we have a good time in that group. It's a private group, so you need to ask to join it. The link will be below in the show more section. All the links to the other videos, because this is for your sun, moon and rising, will be in the show more section below. Another way to support this channel is through Patreon, guys, and you can click on this link here to check out my Patreon page. It really helps me. You can either help, you don't have to. I'm just saying check it out and see if you want to. I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. I have a really exciting post coming up for that soon. Now, what else? Yes, these readings come in 3 sections. The intro, which is this, and the astrology report, and then the tarot reading. So I have the skip times to all those in the show more section below. Everything is below. Without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we don't have a lot going on this week. We've got some minor aspects, but the ones that I picked out I think are kind of relevant. So on Tuesday, November the 5th, Mars squares Pluto, and it happens at 5:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this can be a motivating aspect, be it through fear, anger, frustration, or necessity. Things are brought to our attention, and we will have the energy and the stamina to address them and take the appropriate action. Listen, it's a perfect energy for sports. It's for pushing oneself to the limits. It's really good to burn off all aggressive and intensive energy, which we will feel on that day. On the dark side, it's kind of a predator energy, and on the light side, it's a protector. Whatever the case may be, this is it's like dabbling in danger, light or dark. It's like, it's one of those, it's like an energy that you rush to jump off the ledge without fear, total courageous and daring energy. It also kind of brings on a very high libido with a penchant for adventure and exploration. It's like, how far can we go? Now, on November the 8th at 12:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun is trine to Neptune. Almost at the same time, the Sun, just a little bit before, the Sun sextiles Saturn. And a bit later that day, Saturn sextiles Neptune. Now, this is a perfect cosmic soup with which to create something visionary, right? This is how you can channel this energy. It's It's brilliant for writing novels. It's for the visual arts. It's something that you can do, that whatever you love to create, artistry, anything like that. The sun is shining on Neptune, which is also receiving a lovely ray from Saturn, which will give the structure, right, and the discipline to carry out the necessary actions to manifest any creation that you wish to create. And I use that twice. Anyway, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for November the 4th through November the 10th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn for the week of November the 4th through the 10th? 3 cards for... Oh, there's 1. 2 more cards for Capricorn. 2. 1 more card for Capricorn, please. 1 more card for Capricorn. 1 more card for Capricorn, please. You're only meant to have 2. No, I wouldn't do that to you. 1 more card for Capricorn, please. 1 more card for Capricorn. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information do you have for Capricorn for November? Literally, we're not getting another one here. There it is. Oh, I had to wait all that time to get it. There is definitely crossover here, guys. Check out your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. These are clarifying cards for Capricorn. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn through these clarifying cards for the week of November the 4th through the 10th? Please clarify. There we are. Please clarify. There we are. And please clarify. Okay. Please. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Okay. Let's look at your cards, shall we? The first card out is the Ace of Swords, clarified by the 2 of Swords. Then you have the the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. And I think this came out in somebody else's reading. I can't remember which sign. And this is the 8 of Swords. I believe it was this combination, if I'm not mistaken. And clarified by the 10 of Swords. Oh, darling. What is going on, Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, the first card out for you is the Ace of Swords. This is the Ganesh of the tarot. It is telling you that blocks are being removed. I feel that you've probably have started something. It's probably a brilliant idea and you've been trying to get it off the ground, and you've come into roadblocks every which way. And it's been difficult, and you kind of feel like you want to give up because you think that nothing's working. But the Ace of Swords comes in and is saying, don't worry, keep going. Keep going, fight the fight, take the action, because this is the blocks are being removed and your path will open up for you. It's not an easy start. It doesn't feel like an easy start. That's why it's almost like you think, oh, maybe this was the wrong decision. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. But this is worth putting some elbow grease and going into it. And I feel that that's what you've got on the table. You've got this decision to make. Whether to stick with it or to leave is what I'm thinking. Because look, this is not making a decision, and it's kind of blocking you, and it's confusing you and everyone around you. And there's a moon in the background which reminds you of the duality of this. This is a difficult situation for you to make. That's why. But the Ace of Swords is saying continue. The right decision is to continue on the path that you are on. So keep going at it. That's the decision that you need to make, and you need to stick with it. Go with it because it's worth it. It might be hard work, but it's going to really work out in the end. And you have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is an opportunity, and I feel that you're getting an opportunity. It's probably a new job. And it's something that you have not perhaps been experienced in before, but it's something that you can learn. It might be a new line of study that is going to bring money to you. It's really going to pay off for you. So it's about really kind of learning everything you can about it. It's about putting the effort into this new stream of income or new line of work. It can be a new job and you've got to learn all that stuff. When you first get it, there's always new systems to learn and everything always seems so kind of overwhelming in a new job. But this really can be also a new business that you've started or something you'd start on the sideline that can start to make money for you. And it's just becoming the expert, learning everything you can, taking lessons, taking courses, learning through experience, testing the service or product or whatever it is out on other people, or presenting it. Perhaps you've got to sell it. There's whatever it is that you have to do. You have to learn and become the expert at it. Now, this is what you need to be careful of, because you've got this Eight of Swords. I feel that you've got this opportunity on the table and you're not fully committed, and you're thinking you're thinking of the worst case scenario, that you're not going to succeed in it. It's not going to happen for you. You're not going to be able to make money at it. You're not, and this is like your lot in life, right? This is the Eight of Swords is the intellect, and it's something you're not seeing the situation, the truth in the situation, and so you feel trapped in it. And it's almost like it's that story that's been going round and round in your head that's just has become so comfortable that it is part of your psyche and your being, and you just think that that's your lot in life. You don't see a way out. You don't see success. You're a prisoner of your own mind, is what you are. So you want to break free. And look, I feel you've got the Ten of Swords here. So you've been betrayed before in the past, and you're feeling this. So this is what kind of keeps you imprisoned, right? This feeling. But the Ten of Swords comes in because this is the end of that. You need to let that go. I think you're at a point where you really want to let go. I don't think I even need to tell you. I think you are there. You are letting go. This is the end of this pain, darling. You've had this pain. You've had this. You've been through the betrayal. You've been through the pain. You've been through. This is like stabbed in the back. You've had those experiences, but you don't have to have these experiences control your life forward or signify what's going on for you in the future. So it's really important to just, this is the 10, so it's the end. It's also the beginning. It's the end of all this, and it's the beginning of something new. And look what I just looked down, which is on top of the deck that I pulled from. Everything else is facing down but this. So this is my eyes were drawn to it. This is meant for you. This is all these wonderful opportunities coming in really fast and furious this week, towards the end of the week probably. And this, you've got to be on your toes. You've got to drop all this. Forget about this being a prisoner of your own mind. Free yourself. It's all, it's made of hologram. It's like you can walk right through those walls, that prison walls. It's not a reality. And you have to kind of let your mind know that. And it's what's keeping you imprisoned is this old pain, this, you've been hard done to. You've been, you've been taken advantage of, you've been betrayed. But when you let that go, you'll have some freedom, and then you'll be able to see all these wonderful opportunities, these ripe for the picking. They're fertile, they are passionate. These are incredible opportunities coming in for you. Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media, comment. I live for comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.